Hey DIYers, Dylan here with Alarm Grid. Today we're going to review the installer code for the PROA7 or PROA7 Plus panel. Also the commercial versions, they're essentially the same system. The installer code is going to be used to access programming so we can add, remove, or edit sensors. I'll show you how to access the code, show you how to edit the code, and we'll show you what the code can do. Okay, so let's go ahead and access the installer code section of the programming. So we'll tap on the screen and wake this up. I'm going to press the 3 bars at the bottom. It's going to bring up our menu. I'm going to go to Tools. And since we haven't changed the installer code, it's going to be the default, which is 4112. Okay, so we are in the Tools section with the installer code. And now if we want to change it, again, it's not recommended to change it just in case you forget it. But if you do want to change it, from this Tools menu, we're going to scroll down, Installer Pin. You can press Show to see what the current pin is, 4112. And if you want to change it, we can do so right here. It's going to bring up a keypad, and we'll enter in a new code. I'll just do 2114. Enter it again, confirm, 2114. Shows the pin has been changed, shows it right there. And then we can confirm that by backing out, back into menu, Tools, 2114. All right, that brought us back in. And just in case I forget the code later, I'm going to change it back. 4112, 4112. Pin has been changed. Okay. So the installer code is used if you want to access programming. So that's mainly going to be if you are adding sensors or want to edit any sensors. So that'd be in the programming section there. If you enter into Tools with the code and you don't see that programming section, that means you did not use the installer code, and that's why you're not seeing that on the screen. So here we can edit partitions, we can add peripherals, so that's sensors, key fobs, keypads. If we want to add Z-Wave devices, you can even change other user codes here. So the only code we have programmed is the master code, but the installer code can be used to add codes, change codes, remove user codes. If we want to edit the panic alarms, so we have them all enabled, but if you don't want any of those enabled, you can just disable from here and save. And then we have the advanced settings option. So it's communicator, system, and reporter. That's all for the monitoring station. So as you see the grayed out here, those are going to be accessible by your monitoring station if this is registered with them. Just a quick look at peripherals. So this is going to show what you already have installed. If I want to edit or delete anything, just tap on that. This little plus icon is if we want to add more sensors and put this into a pairing mode. Exit programming mode here. You can also access some other options here, which are also accessible if you use the master code to enter. So that would be the system tests. We want to test communicator or test sensors, make sure everything's working properly. We can reboot the system from here as well. We can set the system back to a default, and we can also turn off the system. So again, a lot of options that you're going to see in this section of tools, you can see as well if you use the master code, which I'll show real quick here. Default master code 1234. We haven't changed ours. So again, you see system information, system tests. We can configure the communication path. So if we have a cellular communicator in here, we can set this to work with only that. We can set it to work with Wi-Fi and cellular. We're going to just turn that off entirely. We have the reboot and shutdown options here as well. So again, like I said before, the one thing that we don't see is programming. So if you enter into tools and you think you're using the installer code and you don't see programming, that means you're not using the installer code. And just one last time so we can view it. 4112, the default code. We can go to installer pin and confirm there as well. Okay, so that is how we access the installer code for the panel. We reviewed that the default code is 4112 and that you can change it. It's not necessarily recommended to change it. Just in case you forget it, you won't be able to access programming again. But if you are connected with a monitoring station, they can access your system remotely and help you edit the code in case you ever forget. If you did like the video, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified about any future videos we release. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Our phone number is 888-818-7728. You can come to our website, www.alarmgrid.com. We have a live chat feature there as well. Or you can email us. Our email is support@alarmgrid.com. Again, my name is Dylan from Alarm Grid, and thank you for watching.